All right, and good evening, everybody. Welcome to the 302sports.com pregame show brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. We are at Salesianum School in Wilmington. Tonight, the Sal's will take on visiting Appoquinimink. And Jason Winchell with me. They started a bit late because the JV game ran long. And, of course, a Saturday night game, the only one on the schedule, I believe. And so, like I said, we're live from Salesianum. And Salesianum comes in 2-0 record, wins over William Penn and Newark Charter. Appoquinimink at 1-2, a win over Tatnall. Losses to Caravel and St. George's. And I'm Mike Lang along with Jason Winchell. Producing and color, doing double duty tonight. On the camera upstairs we have Len Evans. Nick Halliday also on hand, and Pops. Jason's the 5 of us here tonight. It's a full house.
Yeah, big crowd. And we should say, Mike, it's silent night.
It is silent night.
This student section at Salesianum is packed. They will not be cheering until Sally scores 7 points.
That's right, and Jason and I will not be announcing until the 7th point, right? Oh, no, that idea was shot down.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, let's look at the Sal's, Jason. They are 1-2. They play Appo. I'm sorry, they're 2-0. Appo's 1-2. These teams have developed a little bit of a rivalry over the past couple of years. Appo comes in with some veteran presence. Kamal Yelady, of course, we can get to know him a little bit. Avery Richardson, a junior, both juniors there. Essie Efekoto, and who else has been starting? We have Jason Blunt, the senior, has been starting for the Jaguars, along with Jaden Stevenson, another junior. So a lot of juniors, some experience there for Appo. You've seen Salesianum here against William Penn. Just tell us a little bit about what you've seen from the Sal's.
It's not your typical Salesianum team. This team likes to run. They like to put a defensive press on you. They want to get the score up. They're a totally different team than you're used to seeing. That being said, watch tonight. They won't score much. But anyway, they're a different team. They're going to want the transition. Watch out for Jack Brown and Donald Vaughn, the two veterans from last year's team. They had great games the other night in the win against Newark Charter.
Salesianum put up 77 points in that win over the Patriots. 57, I believe, against William Penn, but a different team. William Penn, a very defensive team. By the way, the Colonials earlier today on 302 Sports, a win over Mount Pleasant by 1 point.
Yeah, it's been a crazy week for William Penn. They lose to Hodson in a low-scoring game, and today they edged Mount Pleasant 51-50 in a great game.
Salesianum is coached by Taylor Trevisan, a graduate of Sally's. Played at St. Joe's University as a walk-on for 4 years and has been an assistant to Brendan Haley. This year he takes over the top job, and coach of Appoquinimink is Mr. Tom Purse. The Jags, the alma mater of one Miles Kale, who hit a game-winning shot for Seton Hall just a couple days ago against Kentucky. So doing good things down there in Middletown at Appo High School. So we're going to have the player introductions here in a second, I believe, and looking at the officials.
Start with the prayer.
Oh, we have a prayer first.
Prayer and the national anthem. So
it's been a long time since I went to school here at Salesianum.
Yeah, they changed that up a few years ago, just like they changed the benches now. So
yeah, they sit down this end. We are, I know you can't see us, but you can see if you're looking at the camera, see that angle you're looking at. Jason and I are to the left of the camera. We're in the corner. Jason, this is like being in Jug.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, I have to rely on the camera.
I will be standing up and walking around a little bit, probably trying to get a good angle. And I've already been assured that these young men will not be standing in front of us because I'm not as tall as these guys. I can't see anything. If they're in front of me, I'm lost. So we're going to probably have to move some people. Toot sweet, as my French teacher here at Salesianum, Rock Luberti, would have said. So we are starting a little bit late. The JV game took its good old time, but we're happy to be with you on 302sports.com tonight. Jason, early season, but we've had some good games on already, and we're looking forward. We'll talk about it throughout the broadcast tonight. Some busy times coming up on the YouTube channel. So we're getting some house cleaning done here, and then
I believe that's my brother announcing. I maybe not.
I thought he'd be right here in the corner, so we're going to turn down the volume here for a minute or two. All right, and there we go. While the teams get introduced, we're just going to tell you about High Five Hospitality. You know, High Five Hospitality introduced Buffalo Wild Wings to Delaware in 2005. Since that time, they've opened 5 more locations throughout Delaware, 2 in Newark, Bear, Middletown, Dover, and Rehoboth Beach. B-Dubs has weekly and game day specials on their delicious food and beverage menu. Stop into one of the convenient locations today. Speaking of specials, right now they're offering a barbecue pumpkin ale sauce for the taste of the season. And Buffalo Wild Wings, Jason, we've been to how many of them already for our show? 3.
Yep.
We've been to the Stanton, that's our home base, and also Dover and Rehoboth Beach. 2 times at Rehoboth Beach already. So make sure you stop in Buffalo Wild Wings, get there, and eat lots of wings. So we are about ready to get started.
If you're at Appoquinimink with the students not cheering to the South students not cheering to the 7th point, you would like to keep them off the scoreboard for a while and keep this place quiet because this place is packed.
It is a big crowd for an early season game.
And it's going to erupt when they score that 7th point.
And we've been here before for Silent Night, and I believe in a couple of seasons they've gone into the second quarter before they scored that point.
William Penn held them to 7 point. They scored the 7th point with a minute 05 left in the first half. And
that's a long time to go without cheering if you're a high school kid.
And then they exploded for 48 points in the second half. This place will be quiet for the beginning of this game.
So we'll get you these starting lineups. Jason, you are not the only Winchell in the house tonight.
No, they're all here.
And I am not the only Lang in the house.
No, this is crazy.
This is family night. So starting for the Sal's, number 4, Max Ferrante. Number 11, Darnell Vaughn. Number 10, Jack Brown. Rasheen Kalk is number 15. And number 21, Ethan Hines. For the Jags, number 3, Jabri Green. 23 is Essay Avocato. I'm having trouble seeing some of the numbers, especially now.
He had a big dunk here at the game last year for Silent Night.
Lorenzo Carrier, number 14, is out there, and we will get the other 2 numbers, the maroon on black. Not the easiest to see, but we'll get there. And Jason,
and
what did I tell you? I already can't see.
And I'm blocked from the scoreboard, Mike, so my time's going to be probably a little off tonight, and I apologize in advance because I can't see any scoreboard.
All right, steal for Rasheen Kalk. Here come the Sal's. Kalk sends it to Ferrante. He's outside the 3-point line. Over to Hines. Kicks it down to Vaughn on the baseline. Nice deke off the glass. And that basket is good for Darnell Vaughn.
Good start for the Sal's early as they get the first basket of the game.
There's the press. Hines with the steal. He gets it. He drives baseline and kicks it back out to Ferrante and to Vaughn. They're going to set it up. So there we see, Jason, the pressure from the Sal's. A 3-pointer for Vaughn. It's good. 3 points. Darnell Vaughn, he's got all 5. And they're getting close to that 7 points.
Yeah, this press is it's not one that you're used to seeing, so you got to scout for it.
Jabri Green inside, no good. And kicked back up and in by Carrier. Let's see if that counts. 2 shots, so that basket is not good. Foul on Hines, his first. Team first. And Lorenzo Carrier. No, I'm sorry, this is number 23. Avocato at the line. He'll shoot 2. So the foul on the first attempt at the bucket. And Carrier's followed. Not count. First one up off the rim, no good. 7:03 to go here at Birkenhauer Memorial Gymnasium. And Father Birkenhauer, I knew him. Second shot is up off the rim, also no good. Offensive rebound blocked by the Sal's. The shot attempt. Here's an outlet pass. That's an audacious pass. Appo gets it. Oh, the alley-oop does not go. I got all mixed up. Jack Brown comes down the left side. He's being guarded by Carrier. Kicks it back out to Rasheen Kalk. Kalk's a sophomore. Made the varsity as a freshman last year. He's doing good things here for the Sal's. Also played some football. Here's Kalk. He drives the middle. And we have a foul on the floor. It's going to be Salesianum ball underneath. So Jaguars' first team foul. It's going to be on number 3, Jabri Green.
Yeah, Sal's came out. They got the start that they wanted. They're looking for that 7th point to get this crowd in a frenzy.
Jack Brown's got some height, but he can shoot from outside. Ferrante's going to put it up for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Jags. That's Carrier, and they're going back the other way, left to right on your screen. Steal, and here comes Hines all by himself, ahead of the pack. Lays it up and in. There they go!
It's going nuts here. It's Salesianum as they have scored the 7th point.
Appo rushes back the other way. Steal by the Sal's. And here's Hines. That's offside. Vaughn gets it to out of bounds off of the Jaguars. Wait, we have a. And now the fans are into it. You know, I kind of didn't mind the silence.
Yeah, it was good while it lasted.
The silence is okay with me. And we have a timeout on the floor. 7-0 Salesianum. 6:01 to go. Quick start here for the South, Jay.
Yeah, exactly the start they wanted here at home. It was quiet for the first 7 points, but the Sal's have got it in less than 2 minutes, and now this crowd will be energetic. And Mike, you know, in the second half, they'll be shooting free throws. Appo will be shooting free throws in front of that raucous student section, and that will not be easy as they're playing some Christmas music.
Yeah,
here.
it's a Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Yes, one of my favorite songs.
So we have a timeout on the floor. I'm not sure which way the ball's going. I thought it was a Salesianum ball, but it was. Let's see. We see the. They're pointing towards Appo, so it's going to be Jaguars ball down. Maybe that ball is out of bounds off the Sal's. It's tough to see from our vantage point.
I think they stepped out of bounds before the pass, way back there a little bit.
That's
so
Avery Richardson, number 5. I think one of the starters I missed. Bring that ball in for the Jaguars. They trail 7-0 early in the first quarter. Good start here for Salesianum, and the students are up, and they are loud, and that's about what we expect.
Yeah, definitely.
Richardson up top.
Appo just needs to be patient here. Get a good shot.
Oh, driving the baseline, I believe, is Jabri Green. Steps on the end line, and that's going to be a turnover. Checking in is Kamal Yelady, number 0.
He had a big game the other night against
He's a good player, Yelady.
St. George's.
St. George's, yeah. He's been a factor for them for a couple of years now. Yelady is a junior, so we haven't seen the last of him. And there's a foul. That is Green, number 3. That's a second foul. He's got 2 already.
Yeah, no, we noticed that they are calling it a lot tighter this year, so the players are going to have to adjust to it and watch those hand checks. It's a point of emphasis this year. I talked to a couple officials today. It's a foul.
It's a foul, that's right.
They're going to call it, so can't complain. You can't get frustrated. You just have to know that's going to be called this year. Green
is out. Isaiah Swan guarding Max Ferrante. He is in for the Jags. Calk from the backcourt. Here he comes. Rasheen Calk. Jack Brown with a 3-point attempt off the back of the iron. No good. Calk with the rebound. He puts up a corner J. Will not go. Darnell Vellon gets it. He drives the baseline, is bumped out of bounds, and I believe another foul has been called. I couldn't see.
Yeah.
So, yes, it is a foul. And that is on Appoquinimink.
It's hard, like you said, where we are, I definitely can't see the clock, so I'm going to try and get that the best I can.
5:08 right now. We'll catch up as much as we can. 3-pointer for Jack Brown. 10-0 Salesianum.
Oh, this is the start that this Salesianum team wants, and now they can set up that press again. Jack Brown is causing a problem to lead that 1-2-2 press.
Jags break the press. Carrier walks, I believe, and that is a call from our favorite official, Kelly Callahan.
Yeah, Kelly does a great job, as do every official that the DIAA has. I mean, it's been great officiating this year.
So Sal's with the double-digit lead already. We are 3 minutes, 15 seconds in. But it's not over. Wide open is Ferrante. Puts up the shot, around and good. And that's going to be 2-pointer for Max Ferrante.
Sally's had a 20-6 lead to start the game against William Penn. Here they come out 12-0, and then their press forces another turnover.
Yeah, we're going to get a timeout here, Jay. Oh, no, I thought Coach Purse was going to call for the TO, baby, but he did not. But he is sending number 11 into the game, and that is Jaden Stevenson.
Well, I believe they already called one, so I don't think he wants to burn a second one this early in the game.
He did call one. That reminded me. So we're never down 7, I believe. So here's Calk. Puts it up, no good. Calk gets his own rebound. Oh, heads up play. Shoots that ball off Appoquinimink and out of bounds. Rasheed Kalk using his mind. That's not a sophomore play right there.
And Kalk didn't get a break. He came right from the football state championship game and played basketball 3 nights later.
Ferrante drives into the middle, kicks it back to Jack Brown. Long three-pointer for Jack Brown. Nothing but net. Jack Brown with 6. And the Sal's are up 13-0. 15. I can't even keep track.
And the press is causing Apple all kinds of trouble. This time they do get it over.
Slam dunk. And there's Appo's first points. Efficoto with the two-hand jam.
That's a great dunk and silenced the Sally's crowd a little bit. Maybe that could get Appo's momentum going here.
So Efficoto finds a lane and sends it home. Ferrante going in the middle. Puts it up and off glass. Max Ferrante.
Wow, Sally's offense is clicking on all cylinders early in this one. A great move by Ferrante, and he lays it in for another basket.
So up top is Stevenson, number 11. Dribbles between 4 Sal's. Can't get it off glass. Gets his own board. Up, no good. This time it's Carrier, and he's fouled. And he's going to shoot 2. Lorenzo Carrier, we'll see who the foul is on. That is on 21, Ethan Hines. That is his second. So if there's any downside for the Sal's, 2 fouls in the first quarter on Ethan Hines. So number 14, Carrier, he did not shoot free throws the first time. That would have been Efficoto. So his first 2 from the line.
And the one thing Taylor does is he plays a lot of people off that Sally's bench.
First one's up and good for Carrier. So you're Salesianum, you couldn't have asked for a better start.
No.
They already have 1, 2, 3 3-pointers already in the first quarter.
This is the start they had against William Penn, and they went cold in the second and third quarter before heating up again in the fourth quarter. So it's something to see if they can continue this hot shooting.
Packed house here at Birkenhauer Gym. Rebound by Brown. He's got Ferrante down in the corner. Max Ferrante back up top. Sends it out to Brown. Another 3. Off the rim, no good. But look at the hustle by Kalk. Can't get it. And Appo goes away with it. Oh, stolen by Rasheed Kalk, taken back by Appo. Here's Richardson, and he's fouled on the floor. So some hustle from Rasheed Kalk. Appo is going to retain possession here on the foul, and that foul is on Charles Parsons, who snuck in when we weren't looking, number 3. Third team foul on Salesianum. Each team with 3. Richardson brings it in. That's why Richardson receives it from Jabri Green. And a nice layup there by number 11, Jaden Stevenson. Glad you could join us if you're relaxing in the living room with the feet up and the game on the big screen. Rasheed Kalk, 12-point lead for the Sal's. Kalk finds an opening off glass and good. Rasheed Kalk, nice play.
Remember all those years we said Sally's needed a shot clock? Not this year, man. They're fast-paced, fun to watch here.
4 Sally starters on the board already. That shot, you probably hear the students didn't get anything. And there's going to be another 2-shot foul for Appo. No, they're going to call an offensive foul. Coach Purse wants another timeout. We're going to get a 60-second timeout this time for the Jaguars. Jason Ferris, Home Improvements. They do roofing, windows, doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Trust the team. Go to Delaware's #1 home improvement company 6 years in a row to help you make the best investments in your home remodeling projects. Ferris Home Improvement. Stop by our showroom at the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road. You know where it is. Or call 302-998-4500 today to stop waiting and start renovating with Ferris Home Improvements. And some improvements here in the Sally's offense. 19 points already.
Yeah, like we always used to joke, I said it earlier, about Sally's slow, deliberate offense. Not anymore. They want to play fast, and when they're playing fast, that's when this team's at the best. And you see that early. Appo struggled a little bit, but they're having trouble beating that with the turnovers. They clean that up, they might be able to get back in this game. We saw William Penn get back in the game when they played Sally's.
That's right. It was 20-6, I believe, at the end of
First
one.
Quarter, yep.
So Sal's not having any trouble scoring points this season. And look out below. There's a loose ball on the floor. Right at us. I'm used to that in volleyball.
Yes.
We're getting volleyball set right at us. So here's Kalk. Sends it out to Ferrante. Drives in, loses the handle. Vaughn gets it. And Jack Brown way out. He's not going to shoot from there, is he? No. Vaughn drives. He splits a defender, puts it up, and good. Darnell Vaughn, another one.
And Vaughn and Jack Brown have been dead on here in the first quarter, along with Ferrante.
Steal by the Sal's. Here comes Parson. Kicks it to Jack Brown. Puts it up from deep. Off the rim, no good. Taken down by Yelady, up and in. Kamal Yelady, nice play, coast to coast.
Yeah, Brown would have hit that three-pointer. This place would have erupted, but Appo does a great job of going right back down the court and scoring.
Here's Vaughn in the middle, shot up, short this time. He follows, gets his own rebound, and loses the handle. We have a foul, and it's going to be on, I believe, Parson. And up, Max Ferrante. That's his first. And the Sal's fourth foul. Into the game, number 32, Thomas Montooth. So Montooth is in. I believe Max Ferrante is going to get a breather here. 1:17 to go in quarter number one, 21-7 Salesianum. Thanks for joining us on 302 Sports. Mike Lang and Jason Winchell with you. Happy to be here at the Alma Mater in Wilmington. Almost another steal. Oh, and they're going to call a reach on Kalk. So that's going to be the 15th team foul on the Sal's.
That's one thing with the press and defense. You're going to commit a little bit more fouls. It's just the way it is. We saw that with William Penn.
Deep roster, though, for the Sal's.
Right, and he gets everybody in because of the style of play. They play fast, so you like to give more breaks.
So here is Yelady up top. And that is Avery Richardson being guarded by Charles Parson. Richardson, help defense there from Vaughn, keeps him outside. And Yelady brings it back up top. We're inside 45 seconds. Pass underneath, nobody home. And the Sal's are going to have a 40.8 to go. And Jason, I don't know that they're going to wait for the last shot.
No, it might not.
And if you have an open shot, you take it.
Yeah,
it's only the first quarter.
You don't want to slow anything down while you're in a rhythm right now. We said that in the William Penn game when they went on fire in the third quarter.
There's Montooth over to Jack Brown. He's directing traffic up top. Here's Kalk with the jumper from the corner. He's got it. Rasheen Kalk.
Jack Brown's got the press set up, waiting for him to inbound the ball. This is not your typical Salesianum team here.
Yelady, he's greeted by three South defenders. Richardson from deep, off the rim, no good. 1 second and 6/10 left. Sal's will have a quick shot, not much, but you can catch and shoot.
Yeah.
So Rasheen Kalk hits about a 12-footer from the baseline there. It was a nice one. And Kalk's going to send it up. And it is just wide of the rim, and that's going to do it for quarter number one. Salesianum, hot shooting from the field. They have 23. Appo is 7. You're watching high school basketball on 302 Sports. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley: cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island.
All right, back at Salesianum. We're going to try to talk over this copyrighted music, Jason. Sal's hot shooting from the field. 5 players, all 5 starters on the board, 3 3-pointers. So that's a great start for Salesianum. They lit up the scoreboard and played some great defense. And got a lot of offensive rebounds, so they were doing it all. Down in the corner, it's Jack Brown. Kicks it up front to Kalk. He gets it to Montooth. Three-point attempt is good for Calk. And that minute break didn't do him any harm.
Now, I'll tell you what, this Salesianum team has come out on fire here in this first half.
Still bringing the pressure D. Inside is Appo. That jumper rattles in and out, and we have a whistle. It's going Salesianum's way. It's going to be a foul on the Jags.
And this is the start Appo did not want. Sally's is hitting everything, and it is great.
Uh-oh, Jason, we have an issue here. Number 15's in the game for Appo, and he is not on the roster. So I don't know who he is. But the foul's on number 23, Efficoto. We know who he is, his second, and that's the team's fourth. Into the game for Salesianum, number 25, James Yelbert. Quite a football player, that young man. And he's going to play some basketball, too. He's matched up with Efficoto. Montooth bringing it in under the basket. We got a little confusion down low here. And number 22 checks in. That is Gavin McNeil. He's going to take Efficoto's place. He's got 2 fouls. So here comes Calk. Made that three-pointer from up top.
Yeah.
Gives his house 26 points.
The ball movement from the Salesianum team is awesome.
Yeah, Thomas Montooth just drains one right there. Another three-pointer for Salesianum. They're 5th in the first half. They are not missing.
Yeah, they are on fire right now.
A steal here. This is Calk. He drives in. He's bumped, and we're going to have
A walk, I believe, or a foul.
I believe it's a foul. It's going to be
Okay.
Sally's ball under the basket. That was in our blind spot. So.
Yes. Unfortunately, like we said, my dad and sister had the best seats in the house all the way up there in the top of the bleachers.
Fouls on Avery Richardson, his first team, 5th. So in for the Sal's, number 20, Justin Mullen, the freshman. Mullen's got some height, about 6'3". He's battling number 15, who we don't have a name for. And another foul. It's going to be on the side this time. This is a Salesianum foul. Or maybe just stepped out of bounds. I think it was a turnover. So no foul. That was a quick call. So Appo still just trying to get their feet here, get their feet on the ground. They probably did not expect this. I didn't expect this.
Nah, this is the start that Salesianum wanted.
And bump underneath. Oh, a travel call. So Salesianum ball. Ferrante back in.
Sally's just hitting everything, like you said, and you know they're hitting everything early. Appo is not, and Salesianum's press defense. It doesn't force turnovers all the time, but it forces you to play fast and make mistakes. And this Salesianum team's gonna be fun to watch this year, Mike.
So we have a little conversation here between Ferrante and the official about tucking the jersey in.
Yeah, in the William Penn game, Mike, they were taking people out because his shorts were too low.
Yeah, look at Ferrante's shorts are over his knees.
Yeah, you're supposed to hike them up over the knees, apparently. Ronnie Abrams was taking everyone out of the game if they're above the knees.
So here's Ferrante. Oh, spin move. Goes into the middle, puts it up, and no good. And we have a turnover, I believe a traveling call on that one. Tough to see from our vantage point. In fact, I wouldn't even call this point vantage.
No.
But, hey, we appreciate Salesianum allowing us to come in and do the games, and we're just making a little fun of them. But they treat us very well here at Sally's for 302 Sports. So thanks to Scott Mosier and the administration here at Sally's. And there is a touch foul on Montooth. That will be his first foul. And that's foul number 6. So Appo not at the line quite yet. Yeldy way back in the backcourt to get that one. And that's going to be foul number 7. Oh, but we got one called a foul, one called a jump ball. That was Jaden Stevenson on the drive there.
One called jump ball, one a foul.
It is a jump ball. It's going to remain with the Jaguars.
Great crowd here on a Saturday night. Not much else to do before Christmas. Come out and watch the game, or you can watch it at home.
You can watch it at home. And Three-point attempt for Yelady off the rim, rebounded by number 15, but he can't get it to go. Another foul, and that is going to send the, nope, it's going to be it is Justin Mullins' foul, and that's going to be a 1-on-1.
That's the one thing Appo is doing. They're doing a good job crashing the offensive glasses.
So this is number 22 at the line, Gavin McNeil. First one's up and good. Their first point of the second quarter, 5:48 to go until halftime. Second one up and also good. Just points 8 and 9 for Appoquinimink.
Now gives Appo a chance to set up their press.
Kind of a soft press here, maybe at half court, a little trap there. Parson directing traffic, gets it to Ferrante. He had some space, elects not to shoot. We have another whistle. Wow, we've mentioned this before in our 302 Sports Weekly about the whistles. And it's going to be a foul on Salesianum. That's on Montooth, his second foul, and I believe we're going to be shooting again. It was not a player control foul.
No, there's no shot. An offensive foul results in no shot.
Oh, okay, any offensive foul. So Yelbert to the bench, Jack Brown in.
Unless it's over the back on a rebound.
Parson out and Yelbert out. Vaughn and Jack Brown back in, so Coach Trevisan gets the starters back. The lead is 20 for Salesianum. A great first half for them. It slowed down here in the second quarter just a bit, but there was no way they could stay that hot. Nice running and cutting shot there for Yelady.
Yeah, Appo, what they want to do is here, Mike, is chip away at this lead until halftime and try and get it under double digits.
Another whistle, a timeout for Trevisan. So Salesianum takes the timeout. It's going to be, I believe, a 30-second timeout. Let's see if the players, they are staying on the floor, so it's a 30-second timeout. Gives us a breather. Jason, we should mention Wednesday night, this Wednesday, 8 o'clock from Buffalo Wild Wings on Route 7 in Christiana and Stanton. It is holiday basketball tournament time on the 302 Sports Weekly. And we're going to have representatives from the Diamond State Classic and Slam Dunk to the beach.
Do you know who's coming off a slam dunk, Mike?
Well, it would be this young lady right in front of us, Kelly Callahan.
No,
and
Slam
John
Dunk.
Gretchen. Oh, Slam Dunk. Oh, I'm sorry, Scott Klatskin?
No.
No, who's coming on?
William Penn.
Oh.
The only Delaware team to win a championship in the main draw.
I should probably read my emails, you know. Oh, that's right, Gary Lumpkin, Tail Davis, and Lenny Brown. Of course, we talked to who was there last week? It was Gary Lumpkin. We was at Wild Wings last week, and we talked to Gary. Timeout's over. Sal's taking it in right in front of us. And there's Vaughn looking for some space. Gets it back to Kalk. Here's Vaughn, one-on-one. Drives left, puts up a shot. It's good. No, it doesn't go in, but he is fouled. 2 shots. Foul's going to be on number 10. Cameron Wade, his first. Team's 6th.
Thing about the Sally's offense, it's well balanced, Mike. You have Jack Brown and Vaughn who are going to take over a game, but they are a well balanced offensive team.
Yeah, they move the ball well. I haven't had a chance to see them. Of course, it's only game number 3. They do move the ball well, and Jason, more height than I anticipated from the Sals. Of course, they lost Paul Brown, but they do have some height this year.
This is one thing they struggled against William Penn was foul shooting, so let's see if they can.
And 2 up and 2 down for Darnell Vaughn. He has 9 for the evening, 31-11, 4:55 on the clock. McNeil takes it in. Another almost dunk. Gets laid in there by number 10, Cameron Wade. So he comes in, he scores.
Mont, number 20, Mike.
Justin Mullen with the 2-pointer.
I couldn't see.
I couldn't either. We got some people here in front of us. And a whistle down at the other end. I believe it's going to be another Sally's foul.
And the crowd is chanting, he's a freshman.
He is a freshman. And he just committed a foul. His second foul. Very athletic family, the Mullen family. I've seen his sister several times, Jessica Mullen.
First team All-State volleyball player.
Paddle volleyball. And at the line, come on, ref, Avery Richardson. First one is up and good.
You can't fall asleep with the Salesianum team. They just come right back down the floor. And
running.
Justin Mullen was laying it in while we were blocked by some spectators.
That one off the rim. And here comes the Sal's. We mentioned running. Here they come. Bumped out of bounds. It's going to remain with the team in white. That's Salesianum. And Ferrante is going to bring it in. Paul, can you clear this out here? Shot, no good. Rebounded by Appo. And a three-point attempt for the Jags from Yelody, no good. And a foul on the rebound attempt. And that should be foul number 7. It's on Wade, his second. Sal's will be shooting 1-on-1. 2 fouls on Wade. See who the shooter is. That'd be Darnell Vaughn. I can hear that. So Wade to the bench, and number 22, Gavin McNeil, returns for the Jaguars. First one up. And good. Lead is back to 20.
That's one thing Sally seems to be doing better tonight, is making their free throws. I'm sure that was a point of emphasis after that William Penn game.
Second shot is up, also good. Got any free throws, and I've noticed the girls' games, I've been to a lot of girls' games, that the free throw shooting seems to be improved in some schools, not in all of them.
Yeah.
Steal, here comes Jack Brown.
I can't say the same about the guys' game so far this year.
Brown up top, goes behind the back. A fadeaway, not enough on that one. Saved in, but it is fading to the Jaguars by Mullen, and here comes Richardson. Drives by Ferrante, puts up an off-balance shot. He is fouled, and that's going to be 2 shots for Avery Richardson. We'll see who the foul's called. I believe it's Max Ferrante. It is Max Ferrante, his second. And that puts them in the double bonus, but it's going to be a 2-shot foul anyway. But for the next 3:36, Appo shooting 2.
Yeah, one thing, a chance for them to get back into this game without time coming off the clock.
So Montooth back in and Charles Parson back in. Ferrante and Jack Brown head to the, Justin Mullen and Max Ferrante head to the bench. 35-15. That first free throw is up and good. Richardson's second one up and good. He makes both. Keeps it a 19-point deficit.
And now Appo can set up this press again, see if they can force some turnovers and get back in his game.
Looks like they're going to maybe half court. A little sneaky pressers. Yelody. Caulk doesn't give up the dribble. Gets it to Jack Brown. He's being guarded by Stevenson. Vaughn drives the baseline, goes up hard, but he is fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Sally's doing a good job of driving to the basket, drawing some fouls here. And Vaughn gets to go to the foul line. Chance to add to his point total here in the first half.
Yeah, he's been free throw shooting here in the second quarter. First one is off the back iron.
There's the announcer's jinx.
He wasn't happy either. I saw Darnell's face about missing that free throw. McNeil out, number 15. I'm going to get that name at halftime, Jason. Number 15 is in for Appoquinimink. We have 3:21 to go until the break. Glad you could join us on 302 Sports. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Len Evans along with you and several hundred of our closest friends. That one is good for Vaughn, so he is 5 of 6 on the night from the free throw line.
That's pretty good free throw shooting. We saw Ali in the Mount game go 1 for 6 early in that game.
So Richardson guarded by Caulk. And here is a spin move by Appo by number 3. Jabri Green Little spin move underneath. Jason spun
Yep.
right out of bounds. Salesianum ball. And Richardson on the press down there with Kalk. Rasheen has not struggled with the press yet tonight, and he's going to break this one.
He's getting a lot more playing time this year as a sophomore.
Yeah, it looks like he deserves it. Kalk called on the foul, offensive foul on Rasheen Kalk.
Yeah, he warded it off with the elbow. He gets called for that one.
Foul number 2. So this foul's starting to build up a little bit. 4 players with 2 fouls for 5 players with 2 fouls for the Sows. And Appo trying to chip away at that lead, but it was 16 at the end of the first quarter. Is now 20. Up and off the rim, bad mojo or juju or whatever you want to say. Ball out of bounds. That's going to stay with the Jaguars. Checking in is number 23, Sam Walsh.
We said Sal's will go deep on its bench.
And they have gone very deep. Yellowdy looking for somebody to inbounds it to. He gets it to Richardson. Pump fakes Walsh, who doesn't go for it. Drives baseline, falls down, but Yellowdy manages to keep that ball.
Good defense here by the Salesianum. Parson is all over Yelich.
Kalk gets the rebound on that missed shot, and here come the Sows running and gunning. And laid in by Tommy Montooth. That was a nice outlet pass there from Darnell Vaughn.
Sally's goes 0 to 60 fast this year. You got to be ready.
And Appo loses the ball going the other way. Sal's will get that ball back.
And Sally's team, it has some seniors, Mike, but it's still pretty young team.
Third foul, by the way, on Jabri Green. So he's the first player to 3 today. He takes a seat. 9 fouls on Appo, but like I said, offensive fouls not going to result in shots. Here's Parson. Hands off to Walsh. Back to Parson. Almost throws it out of bounds. Nice catch. Goes baseline. Walsh drives baseline. Jason finds a gap. Just can't finish.
Good move.
It was a great move.
Unfinished business for him.
Richardson goes the other way. He says, hey, young fella, that's how it's done.
Yeah, much needed basket there for Appo.
Yes, sir. 38-18. Here comes Parson to Jack Brown. Long distance. Off iron, no. And rebounded by the Jags. Tied up by Parson.
And this will be Salesianum ball. Great job by Parsons getting in there, forcing the jump ball.
He tied up Jason Blunt for that one. Now underneath their own hoop, here comes the Sows looking for Jack Brown. And we have a foul on the court, and Coach Purse not happy with that call. That's going to result in 2 shots. Number 11, Stevenson with the foul. His first. That's a double bonus, and Jack Brown heading to the line.
Jack Brown, like I said earlier, he's capable of doing a lot this year for the Salesianum team.
Another athletic family. Of course, we mentioned his brother Paul played here. Sister Avery, there's the first one's up and good. A volleyball player at Ursuline, varsity volleyball player, Avery Brown, and a very good one.
Had a great year and only a sophomore, so you'll hear that name for a couple more years.
The Browns out of St. Anne's Parish in Wilmington, right down the street. Second one is up and good. The lead is now 22. It's 40-18. 1 minute, 3 seconds to go. A quick drive there by the Jags. I believe that was Stevenson. Did not get it to go. Sal's rush back down the court. Baseline jumper for Walsh. It's good for 3. Sam Walsh.
What a shot there by Walsh.
And poked away almost. He's a freshman apparently.
Also.
Apparently he's a freshman with a whistle on the floor.
This is unbelievable. What an offensive performance by Salesianum here in the first half.
So that's a foul on Darnell. I'm sorry, that foul's on Parson. He made a 2-shot foul for Richardson. Jason, we're surrounded by sharks and Santas and all kinds of things over here.
Give them money at halftime, Mike. They're here to collect money for great calls.
Well, what do they think I got money? So Richardson hits the first one. Second one up and also good. So 2 more for Avery Richardson. He's hitting his free throws, but the lead is 23 for Salesianum. So Vaughn on the line and fouls on number 1.
It's Parsons on the line, Mike.
I'm sorry, Parsons on the line. We just got distracted down here, so Charles Parson with his first point of the game. The foul was on number 1 from Appo. That was Jason Blunt. So they're in a double bonus. First one good, second one no good. Appo, 18 seconds to go. Underneath and out of bounds, and Appo's going to have one more shot here.
I mean, Sally's.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah,
exactly. Well, I can't see the floor. And here comes Parson. 12 seconds. Jason, now they will hold for a final shot. He's being guarded by Richardson, bodying him up. And with foul, there it is. So a silly foul there on Avery Richardson. It's going to be 2 more Salesianum foul shots. Charles Parson headed to the line. Richardson with his second foul.
Yeah, Salesianum will go back to the foul line to add to their point total. Mike, they're close to 50 here in the first half.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the point of that foul was. Just ill-advised. He was not running even toward the basket. He was going sideways. So Parson back to the line. 5.4 to go on the clock. First one is up and good. And second one rims out. Stevenson gets to half court to the top of the three-point circle, off the back iron, no good. And Jason, a very, very good first half for the home team. They lead 45-20. We're going to take a few minutes break here. We'll be back later in halftime. You're listening and watching 302sports.com.
Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroup.re.com. The Hadley Group is your...
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley: cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the Culinary Coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions.
And began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus: wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create. Unique Image, open for business, will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Mr. Italian began.
Credit Union.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
Coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley: cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the Culinary Coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the Culinary Coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley: cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the Culinary Coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
Where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for.
Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique image you envision, we create. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image you envision, we create.
All right, we are back at Salesianum School. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Len Evans along with you. 45-20, Salesianum leads at the half, and Jason, the Sal's were, I'd say they were pretty hot from the field in that half.
Yeah, they were. They really put it on there in the first half, shot the ball well. When's the last time Salesianum team put up 45 points in the first half?
Yeah, you don't see that much in high school sports, in high school basketball, a team putting that kind of offense up. Unless it's a complete mismatch, and we did not think this was going to be a mismatch coming in. I thought a high-scoring game, and it is high-scoring on one side at least. Jason, the leading scorers for Salesianum, Darnell Vaughn, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points in the first half. All 5 of his second quarter points were from the free throw line, and 8 points for Jack Brown, 7 points for Rasheem Kalk, and the Sal's hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count them, 6 3-pointers for the Sal's. In half number 1 for your Jaguars of Appoquinimink High School. 4 points for Kamal Yelady and 6 points, 7 points for Avery Richardson, 5 of those from the free throw line. So, what are you going to do if you're Appo? You just start cutting away at the lead and hope you can chip your way back in.
Yeah, I was mentioning that in the second quarter. I thought if they could get it to around a 10-point game, they'd be in good shape. Now they have to make up 15 points here in the third quarter to get to that range, and that's possible. They're going to want to come up and force some Salesianum turnovers.
I thought Sal's did a great job getting the loose balls, and it wasn't really a hard press by Appo, but they did a good job getting the ball up court. Obviously, the three-point shooting was outstanding, and the free throw shooting was very good. But they were getting to more balls than Appo, and they were converting them into points. So you saw a lot of second chance points from the Sal's, not necessarily on follow shots, but just second possessions. Nice effort on the boards. A guy like Darnell Vaughn getting the loose ball after loose ball. Rasheem Kalk getting the loose balls. Ethan Hines early on.
Yep.
And just a lot of great playing from Sal's. I also like Sam Walsh, what he brought to the game in the second quarter.
Yep.
And Tommy Montu brought some scoring punch out.
Justin Mullen had a big bucket there in the second quarter. So Salesianum's deep bench all gave him some great playing time there in the first half.
So we're ready for half number 2 to get started here at Salesianum. Like mentioned, Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Len Evans, and the 302 Sports crew is here. We are ready to go. Appoquinimink with the ball as we start. And Jason, it's Jaden Dickerson in the house from St. Elizabeth's. Inside, stolen, and there we said it again. Sal's coming up with possession. This is Kalk. Takes it down, dishes to nobody in particular. He zigged, Ferrante zagged, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Rare Salesianum turnover.
Appo ball. They did not have many turnovers in that first half. They played an excellent half. Quick drive there for the Jaguars. Up and in. It is Efikoto.
That's a great job by Appo. That's a good way to get back in the game. Quick drive and dish and get an easy bucket.
So here is Kalk and Vaughn up top. It's Machine Kalk who's going to play it here. Looking for Vaughn underneath. Hines gets it into Vaughn, but he's double teamed. Back out to Hines, and he's going to send it up top. I thought he was going to send it up top. He does go up to Ferrante, over to Kalk as they go around the horn. Jack Brown, a little bit of trouble, but gets it back out to Machine Kalk. 6:55 to go, third quarter. Salesianum with the 23-point lead. Nice drive there by Kalk. It's up off the rim, and he gets the roll and a whistle. And it's going to be Appo ball, no basket.
I hit the shot clock wire, I believe.
I think you're right. That did take a high hop off the rim. I thought it was a shooter's roll.
Yeah, I'm just going by. I can't see that side at all. So.
No, you can't see, and I didn't see the cable moving. Here is a drive by Carrier, and he scores.
This is a good way to chip away at the lead here. Appo comes out, gets the first 2 buckets.
So Kalk up top. He's going to send it to Ferrante. Foul line extended right. Looking for an open teammate. They got it down to Brown in the corner. 3-pointer off the rim, no. And there's a foul on Ethan Hines over the back.
And Hines, who picked up those 2 early fouls and not played much in the first half.
There's foul number 3 on Ethan Hines, a senior.
Again, I can't.
Sorry, he's a sophomore.
I can't see the clock, so.
6:08. Sal's with press. Jack Brown in the backcourt. They get through. Dishing it to Appoquinimink. Misses the dunk. Carrier gets the rebound. Up, no good. Appoquinimink with the third chance. And this time, no good. Appoquinimink was on rebound. This time it goes. And Coach Purse is pumped up.
Yeah, Appo's come out here in the third quarter, Mike, and they're chipping into this lead.
So 6 straight for Appo. Ferrante, baseline jumper, no good off the rim. Rebounded by the Jags. They're going to try to cut in a little more. Steal by the Sal's. Jabri Green gets it back. Tries to dish to Appoquinimink off of Vaughn. I believe it's going to stay with the Jaguars. So Sal's almost get the steal there, but Appo keeps the ball. Appoquinimink, what a nice effort on that last one. 3 offensive rebounds for S.A. Appoquinimink, and paid off as he got the bucket. And there he is with the ball there, gets out to Richardson. Richardson down low to Yelody. He drives middle on Jack Brown. I thought Brown got all ball, but maybe some hand. That's going to be a 2-shot foul on Jack Brown.
That's a tough call. I thought he got all ball there. But the official's right on top of that.
Yelody's going to shoot 2. So it's going to be a 2-shot foul for Kamal Yelody. And they've got it down to 19, Jay. They were 25 points.
Yeah,
so.
6-0 run to start this half.
And 2 shots here coming up for the Jaguars. First one is up off the back iron. Oh, did not get the shooter's roll there.
And he's shooting into a standing room only student section that is going crazy. It's not easy to shoot free throws.
Second one up and good. So 45-27. Yelody hits shot number 2.
And now Appo can set up their full court press. Same thing like Sal.
Yeah, they broke that one pretty easy. Hines.
It's 1-2-2.
Hines drives the middle, can't get the layup to go. And here comes Appo. Avery Richardson kicks it out to Green. Spin move. And Ferrante called for the walk. And that bucket went in, but when he spun, he took a little bit of a step. I think Coach Purse has a puzzled look on his face. So here comes Max Ferrante, 45-27. Appo, 7 straight to start the third. Jack Brown drives baseline, puts it up off the glass, will not go. And we have a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Sal's, yeah. We get a very animated student section here to our left.
Yep.
Into Brown, it's stolen, and here comes Richardson. Oh, he bounces it on the sideline. I'm sorry, it was Jabri Green. Jabri Green. Uh-oh. Sally's keeps possession. There's call to Ferrante. And Hines up top. Nice bounce pass to Ferrante for three. A long three. It's good. Max Ferrante.
Sally's is finally on the board here in the second half.
Yeah, you hate to say it, you think they needed that point, but they needed those points.
Yeah.
48-27, 4:23 to go. Here's Green, drives, it's Richardson, I'm sorry, and we have an offensive foul. And we have I believe a sideline warning on Appo. So the foul was on. There was no foul. It's going to be Sally's ball, and it was a sideline warning on Appoquinimink. Hines bounce pass kicked out of bounds by Yelady.
You're seeing more and more sideline warnings this year in basketball. So
now the coach did not have to sit down, so it may have not been the coach that it was called on. They used to have the coach to sit down.
Not on sideline warnings, just technical fouls.
Just technical fouls. Okay. Hines up top. Gets it out to Jack Brown. And there's call. Jason, I like the Sal's with the two sophomores in the starting lineup. And then they have three seniors. A walk called there. It's going to be Appoquinimink basketball.
Yeah, and like we said, we saw a couple freshmen come in there in the first half. So Sally's, they have their three senior leaders, but they also get some contribution from underclassmen. Richardson
takes it on the run, goes baseline. Can't get it to go, and here's Vaughn going the other way. Finds Ferrante. Oh, just a little bit long for him. And I believe we're going to have a timeout for Taylor Trevisan. It's a 60.
I think it's a 30. I saw Kelly Callahan go 30, but
I thought you put the hands out, but who knows? Ambience HVAC. Don't get left out in the cold. We'll make sure you're comfortable in your own home. With over 40 years of experience, Ambience provides high-quality residential HVAC installations in Delaware, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. And they give free estimates. Call 302-239-HVAC. We thank all of our sponsors for 302 Sports. We couldn't do this without their help.
No, definitely not. Like we said, if you go in, support our sponsors, because without them, this isn't possible. And when you go in there, say you saw our ads from 302.
And one of our sponsors, Buffalo Wild Wings, Wednesday night at 8, the 302 Sports Weekly. Come on out, tell your server you're there to watch the show, and you'll be entered to win a $25 Buffalo Wild Wings gift card, scratch-offs for everybody, and 302 swag, and that's the most important thing. And you get to watch a fun show. That's Wednesday at 8 at Buffalo Wild Wings. Back to this game at hand. Avery Richardson up top, guarded by Kalk. Gets it over to Stevenson. Inside Efekoto, goes for the dunk, can't get it to go. Taken by Kalk. He goes, splits the D, can't get it to go. But he gets the loose ball, as Vaughn gets the loose ball, kicks it out to Hines. Three-point attempt is good. Ethan Hines with the triple.
All set up by another offensive rebound for Sally's.
That was a hustle play.
Take advantage of the missed dunk on the one end and turn it into a three.
And a miss on the other end. So the Sal's have weathered the storm here at the beginning of the third quarter. Vaughn goes with the left hand. It will not go, and they're going to say it's off of Appo. And it will stay with Salesianum. Jason, good to see the Appoquinimink cheerleaders on hand supporting their team on a Saturday night. Very spirited atmosphere here at Salesianum.
Yes, it is.
Packed house.
Packed house.
Ferrante for three. Off iron, and here comes Yelady. He's got a pass. Jack Brown lets him go, and 2 points for Yelady. Probably a smart play by Brown.
Yeah, you do not want to give him any old-fashioned three-point plays here with the lead that Salesianum has.
So Sal still up 22, 51-29, 2:32 to go here in quarter number 3. Mike Lang, Jason Mitchell, Len Evans, and you. Thanks for joining us on a Saturday night from Wilmington as we kick into high gear. The second game of the day for the 302 Sports crew. My first game, Jason's second game, and Len's. Ferrante finds an opening, tries a windmill lay-in. He is fouled. And it's going to be a two-shot foul. I believe the foul is on Jaden Stevenson, number 11, picks up his second foul. First team foul. Two-shot foul for Max Ferrante.
Ferrante's had a pretty good game here for the Salesianum team.
First one's up and good. He's got 8 points now. Jabri Green back in for Appoquinimink, and number 14 Lorenzo Carrier is going to get a break here. James Yelbert checking in at the scorer's table. Second one no good, so Yelbert's going to have to wait. And Yelody with the rebound. That's Stevenson. Kamal Yelody right here in front of us. Cannot get open, so it's back to Stevenson. Drives on Brown, can't get his own rebound. Up, and he's fouled, no good, but he's going to shoot 2. Let's have to see if the foul is on Jack Brown or Kalk. It is Rasheem Kalk. That is his 3rd foul.
Yeah, it would have been a 3rd on either him or Jack Brown.
2 shots coming for Jaden Stevenson. First one is up and good.
Better 3rd quarter here for Appoquinimink.
Definitely. They have 10 points in the quarter. They did have 13 in the second, but Salesianum is just lighting it up. Sal's at 7 points in this quarter. Another 3-pointer made, 2 3-pointers made for the Sal's, so they're cooking from outside. Stevenson looking at the friendly faces from Salesianum, calmly sinks the second free throw. 4 in the game for Jaden Stevenson. And it's 52-31, so the lead's still at 20. We have a foul on Appo. Jabri Green, that's his 4th.
Yeah, he reached in on the inbound pass.
Yeah, I'm not sure that the coach wanted to see that. Trying to make something happen. Hard to fault the young man for that. So the press is on. Jack Brown gets it. He's being guarded by Stevenson. 1:50 to go, 3rd quarter. Brown in no particular hurry.
Yeah, with the lead, this is where Salesianum can slow it down if they want to.
Ferrante stifled. Gets it into the corner for Jack Brown for 3. It's good. Another 3-pointer.
And when you're shooting lights out like this Salesianum offense is, you can slow it down and just make great passes and vary shots.
Green from the outside. Misses. Hines got the rebound. And he sends it into Brown again. Oh, I thought Brown was going to go up for the 3, but it pulls up. And now he's in a little bit of trouble. Gets it into Yelbert. Yelbert can't get that shot. He's contested by Efficoto. And here come the Jaguars. Avery Richardson. And we have a foul on the floor. I believe it's going to be Max Ferrante. It is number 4 Ferrante, his 3rd. Team's 3rd. I'm sorry, that is the Sal's 4th team foul. I looked at the wrong side of the scoreboard. So 14 fouls for the Sal's. Ferrante is staying in. This is Justin Mullen back in. Ethan Hines taking a break. Sink the big 3-pointer. And here's Richardson in the corner. Stevenson for 3 off the rim. No, Mullen gets the rebound. He comes in, he gets a rebound.
Yep.
And
Good
here,
job by him hitting that defensive board.
Parson into the corner of the Ferrante, keeps it in bounds. Back out to Parson. He's got Brown. Brown's hounded by Stevenson. Goes into the middle, puts it off up, and Yelbert gets a rebound blocked by Efficoto. But the foul is called on S.A. Efficoto. He can't believe it.
Yep.
Jack Brown's going to be shooting 2. James Yelbert will be shooting 2. Foul on Efficoto, his 3rd. Hard to see from here. I don't want to make any judgments whether he got ball or a player.
Yeah, I think he got the ball, but I believe he got the body.
Yeah, we're 100 feet away, so hard to see. First one's up offside. Iron. Back in is Carrier and Cameron Wade. Efficoto is going to take a seat, though. Right now they have 6 players. Jabri Green coming out. 36.5 to go, 3rd quarter, 55-31 Sal's. James Yelbert at the line looking for his first point of the night. And will not go. Here comes Appo. Avery Richardson, he's played a good game tonight. Dribbles by Parson, kicks it out to Cameron Wade. He drives in, he's fouled. on the floor. Fouls on Jack Brown, his third. Second. Team's third. Jack Brown's second. Jack Brown's going to take a rest. 25 and a half to go. You don't want him picking up another foul here. So Montooth has returned. Montooth out there on Richardson. Richardson tries to drive by him. He does. He's fouled by Justin Mullen. That's going to be a two-shotter. Mullen got a big piece of him. That's 3 on Mullen. 16 fouls on the Sal's. And Avery Richardson.
That's one way Apple can get back in it. They'll be shooting free throws the rest of the way.
It's going to be Avery Richardson at the line for 2. All of his points coming in the second quarter. He's got 7. First one up and off iron, no good.
It's different shooting these free throws into the student section.
Yeah, it's tough. Try to black him out, but sometimes it's not easy. You got sharks and pictures and all kinds of stuff. Second one's up and good. 32nd point for Appo. They trail 55-32. South may hold it here for the final shot. Ferrante to Parson. He drives into the middle, and he is fouled on the floor. 3.8 seconds to go. And that foul is on Kamal Yelady, his first of the evening.
Just the 14th foul, yeah. So
they'll have 3.8 left on the clock to see what they can do. Montooth's going to bring it in. Let's see what they've drawn up. Backcourt to Ferrante. 3-2. He dribbles by Richardson, puts up the 3. Round and round it goes, but it will not go in. So that'll do it for quarter number 3. Appo shows a little bit of life. They still trail 55-32. We'll be back at Salesianum School right after this.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create. Unique Image.
All right, we're back at Salesianum. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Len Evans, and you. Thanks for joining us tonight on 302sports.com. And Jason, just tell everybody to keep your eyes on our Twitter and our Facebook and the website. Watch the show on Wednesday night, and you'll find out where we will be. Of course, after Christmas, the 302 team will be splitting up, and some of us are going south. Some of us are staying north as we have the Diamond State Classic for girls at St. Elizabeth's. And Slam Dunk to the Beach down at Lewis at Cape Henlopen Open. That's a big week for 302, so be sure you're tuning in. And keep your eyes open to see where we'll be this week. It sometimes changes. Fourth quarter underway. Appo with the ball. They trail by 23. Cameron, that's right, that is Kamal Yelady. Gets it into Carrier. And they're going to set up out top with Avery Richardson. He drives left on Parsons, splits to D, can't get it to go. Mullen battling for the rebound, and Yelbert comes up with it. Montooth brings it up. So the Sal's able to hold off the Jaguars on that drive. Dangerous pass, but Ferrante gets to it. Salesianum is, Jason mentioned earlier, there's going to be a foul on Yelady. That's going to be his second, team 5th. Jason mentioned earlier, Salesianum doing a great job tonight taking care of the basketball, not trying to make too much stuff happen. Of course, it's easier when you have the big lead, but they've done a great job keeping the ball in their possession.
And speaking of Slam Dunk to the Beach, Salesianum will be down there this year playing Cesar Rodney in the first game.
That's a good team, that CR team.
Yes, they are. Be a good top 6-7 battle for Salesianum.
Kalk with the left hand off glass. Rasheen Kalk.
Good move there by Kalk. And then he uses the glass, puts it in, and gives Salesianum a 57 point.
Stevenson drives left. He's got an opening. Goes by Montooth. Can't get it to go. Jack Brown gets it. He's on the run. He sees an opening. Goes by the D off the glass. No. And we have a loose ball and a foul call down there. And
Appo will be shooting free throws.
I believe.
Maybe
They haven't made the call yet.
maybe just out of bounds.
I believe the foul's on
Should be 1-on-1.
Justin Mullen. Is called for the foul. His fourth tonight for the freshman.
Should be 1-on-1.
And they are making a long walk.
Yeah.
But Cameron Wade's jogging. Everybody else is making a long walk. I think. We got some subs coming in. Darnell Vaughn for Yelbert. And number 22 checking in for the Sows. That would be Chad Rich into the game for Mullen. So Chad Rich off the bench first time tonight. And this is going to be Cameron Wade shooting the 1-on-1. First shot is up and off the iron, gets the bounce right where Mama keeps the Thin Mints.
Yeah, what a bounce that was. Big free throw. Like I said, Apple will be shooting free throws the rest of the way, and they've been aggressive getting to the basket.
Second one is up. This one too much. But Wade gets his own rebound. We're going to have 2 more free throws for Wade. This is a 2-shot foul. I believe he was Montooth. That's the third on Montooth. So the Sal's picking up some fouls here. 2 more for Wade.
And I believe the rest, it's the 18th foul.
That's 18, yeah.
So they will be.
First one is up, rattles around and in. It is good.
This is the best way you can get back in the game is score some points with the clock stopped.
So 1 more for Wade. And he gets that one to go. Nice shooting there for Cameron Wade. He has 5 points on the evening. So here is Kalk, kind of a soft press from Richardson. Kalk has not seemed to have any trouble getting across half court. And here he goes, sees an opening, but closed up, gets it to Brown. Brown sealed off and gets it back out to Kalk, almost picked off by Stevenson. Vaughn's got it. And he's just going to bring it back out.
You don't have to rush here. You got a nice lead.
6:15 to go. On the corner, free throw extended right to Montooth. High off the rim and bounces, goes out of bounds. I believe there's a foul call. And I think we are walking again. Nope, it's going to be an Appo.
No, I believe it's on Jack Brown.
Number 10, Cameron Wade, his third.
Appo, so you were right. Good pickup.
When nobody started walking toward us, I thought I was okay. So it's going to be an inbounds play. That is a 16 foul on the Jaguars. Gets it into Jack Brown. Hands off to Vaughn. He drives the middle, puts up a 12-footer. Can't get it to go. And Appo brings it down. This is Kamal Yelady. He drives into the middle, 1-on-3. And
that should be a charge. Or did they get a block?
It is on foul on number 0. Yep. So that is Yelady.
Good job by Vaughn, staying his ground, drawing the charge. As a coach, that's what you like to see. You like to see your players drawing the charge.
So that's a 17 foul. Of course, not shooting on that one. And here comes Kalk, guarded by Richardson. 5:45 to go in this one. Kalk finds an opening, splits, goes down the lane for 2. Rasheed Kalk.
Kalk's having a big game for Salesianum. He's not only scoring, Mike, but he's taking good care of that basketball.
Yelady from the corner. 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Jack Brown. Yeah, he's done a great job, I think, tonight. Not making any, he's not rushing passes. He's not trying to force things. He sees openings like here, Jason, goes in. Rasheed Kalk can't get to go. Gets his own rebound, picked. Oh, and that ball touches the end line. It's going to be Appo ball. But you see, he sees an opening. He's quick, and he hits those holes, and he's gone.
And what I like is for Salesianum team, he has not turned the ball over. He's given Salesianum good possessions.
The lead's 24. It's 59-35. Here comes Richardson. He's been a busy man tonight. I don't know if he's come off the floor. He's got it to Yelady. He's going to take a 3, but now we have a whistle. Offensive. So that is not going to count. That is an offensive foul.
I believe an illegal screen.
Cameron Wade, his 4th.
But again, another offensive foul, so not shooting.
Ferrante back in for Tommy Montooth. Jabri Green putting the pressure on. Up. They pulled off the pressure. They're going to double team Calk. So they go to Chad Rich. He gets it to Jack Brown. He's got room, and he's going to take the three. And it's good. Jack Brown. Another three-pointer, his fourth of the night.
Yeah, Sally's just hitting the outside shot. And when they're knocking down that outside shot, this team is going to be tough to beat this year.
Jason, we learned it from Schoolhouse Rock. The number 3 is a magic number. And they're hitting the threes tonight. Yelody fakes a three, and he goes in. Trips on Rich, no call. Rich with a hustle, he gets the ball. Ferrante leading it, charge. Goes left to Vaughn, up and no good. Rich and Appoquinimink battle for it. It's going to be a jump ball. Chad Rich with some hustle getting back on that one.
Yes.
So Calk takes a seat, but Jack Brown, 4 threes tonight. He hasn't hit a 2. 14 points for Brown. Hard to believe he's a senior.
Yeah, he's been playing for a few years for the Salesianum team.
He's getting old. I haven't changed a bit, but Jack's getting old. All right, so Parson is in, and Ferrante, they're up top. Jack Brown, and there's Darnell Vaughn and Ethan Hines back in. So the Sal's running like a 4-guard lineup down there. 3 guards, a swingman, and Jack Brown. And Brown can play like a guard. Ferrante kind of fakes himself out, but a foul on Richardson. So Avery Richardson's going to get called. This one, it will be a shooting foul, 1-on-1. 19 foul to be a 1-and-1. I believe Ferrante is going in. And Jason Jack Brown at 6'7". He can dribble, he can shoot from the outside. He gives you some size inside. That's a weapon not a lot of teams have.
Right, and he's the lead man on the press because he's so tall and athletic. He can be the front man on that press.
First one is up off the rim and will not go. And Stevenson with the rebound. 3:51 to go. He drives on Hines. Hines closes him off. Nice defense by the sophomore. Gets it to Carrier. He's bumped on the way up, so he'll take 2. Fouls on Jack Brown.
Sally student section singing.
Well, I think it's pretty safe now. The lead's 27. 2-shot foul coming up for Carrier on this one. First one is up off glass and no. So it'll be one more shot here for Lorenzo Carrier. Another whistle. Let's see what's going on. Referee's discussing something. And who knows what's going on. I don't know. We're going to have a second foul shot here. This one is off iron twice. Will not go. Jack Brown bringing that ball up. We mentioned his ball handling skills. And he gets it to Parson. Parson deep to Hines, and we have a turnover. Here comes wholesale changes for Appoquinimink. And it's going to be an Appo throw-in. We just have about, I think, 5 new Jaguars come in. So here's number 1, Jason Blunt. He has played tonight. Some of these guys have been in. Shot for number 4 for Appo. That will not go. That was Isaiah Swan. Picked up on the rebound by Brian Jervey. Steal by Parson. He's ahead of the pack. Oh, he gets bumped. And into the padding he goes. So he's going to be shooting 2. That's a 10-team foul. 2:57 to go here at Salesianum.
Yeah, Salesianum just able to come out, get that early lead. But, man, they've been hitting those 3-pointers today.
Fouls on Blunt. That's 10 team fouls. Like we said, 2 shots coming for Charles Parson.
Yep.
He shot 4 free throws tonight, made 2 of them. Nine Sals have scored tonight, so they're getting points from all over the place. First one up and no good as Taylor Trevisan empties his bench. So that first shot, no good. Parsons going to have one more. And the South students are telling us it's all over. Can't really doubt them here. That one's up and good. 63-35.
The math's in their favor.
Yeah, they must have been paying attention during math class here. That was always not a strong point for me. So here is Swan being guarded. I have to get some new numbers now. On the baseline. And the foul is on Appo. Appo is number 22. Gavin McNeil called for the offensive foul. It's going to be his second. So the Souths have in there Michael Groom, number 12, is in. Number 14, Sean Regan, football player. Number 24, Daniel Hansen.
What a move. A crossover dribble behind the back dribble.
Sam Walsh, number 23. And here goes Groom. Puts it up off the glass. And good! Oh, and Jason Father Beretta with the fist pump.
There you go. And the student section jumping up and down. It's good to see a bench player get in there and score. What a move. And a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Foul is on Jason Blunt, his third. And believe it or not, that's going to be the first three-point play attempt of the evening for the Souths. So Groom can complete the three-point play here if this free throw goes. I hope the bleachers hold up next to us. Free throws are good. The 10th Salesianum player to score tonight. 66-35, 2:23 to go. Here comes Swan. Come on, Jason, when it's going your way, it's going your way.
Yeah.
Michael Groom, nice move. Jervy drives, he's fouled, will not go, he's shooting two. And Groom's getting the MVP chant.
Yes.
See who this foul is on. Kelly calls this one on.
Sally's faithful, not leaving yet.
Foul's on Hansen, his first. Two shots for, I believe this is Jervy. Haven't trouble seeing his number. First one is good. It is Brian Jervy, who did the magical jersey switch on us. My thanks as usual, Jason, to the managers, always keeping us up to date on this stuff.
Yes.
I tell the managers all the time, they're my favorite people at any sporting event I go to. Jervy looking for a second point here. This one off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Sean Regan like he's catching a pass from Gabe Puzingara. Sam Walsh gives it up to Rich. Into the corner. Regan, oh, he's called for the travel. Couple football players playing basketball. Good to see them making that transition. The one, Rasheem Kalk, heck of a game tonight.
Yeah, like I said, he did not have any time off. He came and he was in that first game starting.
And that pass through the hands of a Jaguar and out of bounds. It'll go back to Salesianum. And we are down to 151. And a lot of the Salesianum students and fans have just stuck around. Walsh loses his footing. That's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Appo ball. I'm sure I'll hear about that from his teammates at practice.
Yes.
I think he tripped on the paint on the floor.
Sally's has a game this week coming up, a home game against Tattnall.
Inbound to Swan, being guarded by Groom. Jervy, he's being guarded closely by Hansen. There's a shot for number 20 and an offensive foul on Joshua Branch, number 20.
Great job taking the charge by the Salesianum defense. But Sally's offense was clicking. Their defense was just as good tonight.
They were really good on defense. They've only given up 36 points, and probably half of them are free throws. So that tells you Appo's going to the basket.
Yes.
They just they drew fouls under the hoop. Just didn't make enough field goals. Here's Regan looking for the shot. Passes it up to Hansen. He drives. Can't get it to go. And here come the Jaguars ahead. That's a good bucket there for number 4. Isaiah Swan, his first points.
Great drive by Swan, and he puts it in.
Sally's going to improve to 3-0 on the season with this win. Nice win tonight.
The number 3 team in our 302 sports rankings.
They looked really good tonight.
It was really impressive.
Appo is going to fall to 1-3. They win over Tattnall. Losses to Caravel, St. George's, and now Salesianum. So a tough schedule early for the Jaguars. That three-point attempt rattles around, and here comes Swan again inside a minute. He gets fumbles it, and we have a timeout for Appo, 41.2 to go on the clock. So, Jason, my takeaway from Salesianum here is, you mentioned all-around game. How about the outside shooting?
Yeah.
The three-pointers just falling all over the place. They didn't turn the ball over much at all.
No,
they played some good defense. They did have some fouls, but other than that,
yeah,
they gave up a lot of free throws.
But when you press and you're aggressive, you're going to get called for fouls. That's one thing I noticed in the couple Sally's games I've seen this year. But tonight they were impressive. Against William Penn, they were impressive early, and then struggled a little bit from the floor. But tonight they kept the pressure on from opening to the end here.
So the ball is in. Have a little trouble seeing this one. I believe there's a foul underneath.
Yeah, it was a blocking foul.
On Chad Rich.
Rich is trying to draw the charge, but did not have his feet set.
So it's going to be two more free throws. First one is hits front, back, and out. This is Jervy again on the line. I expect the Sal's just dribble this one out after this. Second one is good.
Appo's setting up a press out.
Chad Rich got it, and off to Groom. He races up court. So Rich taking it out to Sam Walsh, and 24 seconds to go. Just a complete effort from the South tonight. Led from wire to wire. Started with that quick lead. It's 7-0, and I think they're up to 10, right? 10-0?
Yeah, that was 15-2 at one point. As they just dominated that first quarter. They just came out and was hitting everything.
Here's Regan, misses the stuff. Oh, it's going to be a long Monday for him when he comes into school. 6'5", Jervy drives the lane, can't get it to go. Joshua Branch stuffed, and Hanson gets it. And that's going to do it, Jason. 66-39. Salesianum, a heck of a performance tonight. They are 3-0, and a good performance we just talked about from Salesianum.
Yeah, Salesianum looked really good. They came in on silent night, got off to that hot start, and never looked back. Offensively, defensively, complete effort for the Salesianum team. And like you said, they improved to 3-0. They have Tatnall coming up this week and before they head to Slam Dunk to the Beach. They're going to have two tough games down at Slam Dunk to the Beach. Then they come back after Slam Dunk to the Beach and have St. Elizabeth's on our 302 Sports weekly game the first weekend in January. So tough schedule coming up for the South. So this is a nice win heading into it.
So I'd like to thank our sponsors, Unique Image, Brian's Loans, the Hadley Group, Ferris Home Improvement, Dover Federal Credit Union, Sodal Concepts, Buffalo Wild Wings. Remember, you can catch Jason and I and Nick Alessandrini Wednesday night from Buffalo Wild Wings in Stanton at 8 o'clock, live on 302 Sports. And we also have Goldie Beacon basketball on Wednesday, and we have high school basketball coming up. Keep your eye on our schedule. Once again, the final here from Broome Street in Wilmington. It's Salesianum 66, Appoquinimink 39. Good night and have a great night, everybody.